or you can make it multiple of sessions. Multiple of sessions that at the end got the user satisfaction. I want to, let's say somebody's watching this presentation. It's an hour and a half. He's not going to watch it in one session. But he will give his satisfaction at the end of this session. So I have to relate them as lifetimes in the whole presentation. Okay. So now, yeah. So there is no big data. This table will drive all other perspectives that you want. Now, if the satisfaction increases or decreases by an amount that you predefined, let's say in financial, 0.001 change by increase or deterioration in the user satisfaction, I will sense it. But let's say in I don't know, something that changes really slowly. I could make the satisfaction like 50% increase or decrease. So the sensitivity of critical satisfaction factors, key improvement indicators, and so on, you can predefine it by a value, because this value will contain syntax and semantics. Okay, so here we got the whole life cycle, but I wanted to in my PhD, I wanted to show that I could take the whole life cycle for a specific sample. Yeah, but here's the whole life cycle, yes. No, here's not the whole life cycle. I just took three categories, the first three steps of the framework. Okay, FG1, FG2, FG3. And I start normalizing on this basis. As you can see, the total numbers here, the user framework is 6.205. See? Now here we have the product. From this point, from the user satisfaction point of view, is 3.6. But from the business product point of process classification framework point of view, it is the same. So this means the syntax and semantics of mathematical evaluation are successful for the user satisfaction. So yeah, mathematics doesn't lie. So now I know that it is really semantically sustainable, as in mathematical evaluation, not mathematical functionality, of course. Yeah. So we go back to SRPS and URP. Yeah. Implementation, user requirements, quality availability. Now this you can read it on your own. Now here we discussed these two. Framework requirements profile. Conclusion. A real danger in presenting a set of performance indicators is to rush to what should be the final stage, setting up the measures and reporting them. of course, the relation between the life cycle testators and the the life cycle participants and the life cycle participants and its related lifetimes. Again, life cycle participants and lifetimes testators. The relational integrity, development, and for the resources, and it's if you just take them from your point of view, the user or the business, it will be a chaos. It will be a special case. It will not be the same framework for food to space navigation. But in this framework, you can put them all in one framework. Time spent on understanding negotiating why they are needed and how they are to be interpreted and used is critical if they are to have a high probability of success. There is a considerable body of academic research as to how political and data light much organization decision making can be. If the performance indicators are not properly set up, they will just become another piece of the information that can be used or rejected according to a prior opinion and the wider debates in the firm. Meaning it will have a semantic to the opinion of the perspective of the human. So let's say we have a plan, we have a strategy. This plan contains 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you change the CEO, each and every one of them will see the linear progression different. Okay, let's take another example. Let's say e-marketing. If you go to Amazon or you go to, let's say, Alibaba, it's the same title, e-marketing, but different day-to-day operations, different life cycle goals and lifetimes variables and requirements. Although they are the business product process classification framework should be the same. So the plan is the same, but the strategy to apply the plan to get success or satisfaction might differ. Therefore, today's CEO can contribute to tomorrow's CEO by failure or success. Success, you can adopt it. Failure, you can learn from it. So by increase or decrease in the satisfaction performance. We have proposed a new architecture based on technique to improve marketing, customer satisfaction, environment, and process performance evaluation for integrity measures, and to provide different user satisfaction performance relevant to different perspectives, which will enrich the cross-analysis environment. Now I have to say that this is The first two papers, I had different people in my references because my doctors, yeah, you have to put a lot of new references, but I didn't want to because I didn't use any references. I used references so I can find the weak points or the contradictions in the literature. But you know, starting from the you know, terminology. So there is nothing before terminology. But always problem definition, problem approach, problem plan, problem strategy. See, the performance had problems, the evaluation had problems, the calculations had problems, the recommendation had problems, the e-marketing environment had a problem, user satisfaction had a problem, indicators of performance. I mean, you always say performance evaluation, performance indicators, but there is no semantics between different performance indicators. I mean, yes. So starting from the terminology to the mathematical evaluation and recommendation and technology and case study, I mean, I have classified the pages themselves. Each module has a syntax and semantics in the whole page. So this area would be business satisfaction. This would be user satisfaction. This would be product satisfaction. But I didn't even say that this is a product satisfaction. I put just the user inside the product. And yeah, we go back, category page, product page, business page. Each and every button has a specific definition that links between the design and the name and the PCF and the marketing attributes for each and every user. So now you could do individualization in the whole website. So the website will appear for each and every. So yeah, Stacy Barr is the one of the most influential minds that I have read to pre my PhD, because basically she looks at everything in the business science, of course, applied business sciences, and she sees the conflict of the semantics or syntax to the semantics. And she finds the problem and she tries to solve it, of course, but then she resolves it from a specific point of view, which is a special case in terms of PhD or science work or scientific work, meaning specific parameters she will not put in the whole solution, or specific parameters will have constant numbers. Either it was data or information or knowledge. But then she always saw the conflict. And she knew how this conflict should be. It's like world peace. So everybody should have peace with everybody. But then how to do it? If it's not generic, it always give a fuzzy output. Yeah, Wikipedia. I hope to see you soon. And assalamu alaikum.